Of course, there's always the issue of decentralization. Decentralization is purely a means to the end goal of immutability. Decentralization is not the end in itself. And there's a lot of people out there who I feel have been misled into thinking that decentralization is the end goal in and of itself. And anything that has, 80% decentralization versus 100% decentralization is quote unquote shitcoin. When in my opinion, that's simply not the case. I would much rather have high throughput, high features, high transactional capacity, low fees, and immutability and censorship resistance with a middle ground of enough decentralization to make that possible versus this ridiculous notion of must have 100% decentralization, must be able to run 1 megabyte blocks in Raspberry Pi nodes around the world on laptops built in 1990 so that we can have 100% decentralization. Oh, but we can only do 4 transactions per second. And yes, I'm talking about Bitcoin. And that's essentially the mindset of Bitcoin. And that's, again, why I feel very strongly that that's a flawed mindset. I envision a future whereby the internet of blockchains comprises of interlinked and intermeshed blockchains. I do feel that blockchains are going to ever more become interlinked and interconnected. And it could be really the glue that binds all blockchains and blockchain resources into one very usable and powerful global infrastructure, while at the same time maintaining the decentralization of each individual blockchain on its own. So that offers sort of a global picture of the internet of blockchains that is very, very decentralized because it's made up of many blockchains all interlinked together.